Freaks and Geeks is an American teen comedy drama television series, created by Paul Feig with Judd Apatow as executive producer, that aired on NBC during the 1999-2000 television season. 18 episodes were completed, but the series was cancelled after only 12 had aired. A fan-led campaign persuaded NBC to broadcast 3 more episodes in July 2000. The 3 remaining unaired episodes, for a total of 18, aired that September on the cable network Fox Family Channel. The complete series was later released on DVD, and is available in North America on Netflix. Freaks and Geeks has a cult following. The series appeared on Time magazine's 2007 100 Greatest Shows of All Time list, as well as placing third on the magazine's list of greatest television shows of the 2000s. In 2007, Freaks and Geeks ranked number 21 on TV Guide's top cult shows ever. In 2008, Entertainment Weekly ranked it the 13th best series of the past 25 years. The same year, ALTV named it the best school show of all time. In 2013, TV Guide included it in its list of the 60 greatest dramas of all time, and ranked it number 1 on their list of 60 shows that were cancelled too soon. It launched several of its young actors into successful television and film careers. Plot: teenage Lindsay Weir and her younger brother Sam attend William McKinley High School during the 1980-1981 school year in the town of Chippewa, Michigan, a fictional suburb of Detroit. Lindsay's friends constitute the Freaks: Daniel Desario, Ken Miller, Nick Andopoulos, Kim Kelly, and Sam's friends constitute the Geeks: Neil Schreiber and Bill Havachuk. Of the title, the Weirs' parents, Harold and John, are featured in every episode. Millie Kentner, Lindsay's nerdy, highly religious former best friend, is a recurring character, as is Cindy Sanders, the attractive, popular cheerleader on whom Sam has a crush. Lindsay finds herself attempting to transform her life as an academically proficient student, star, mathlete, and young girl to a rebellious teenager who hangs out with troubled slackers. Her relationships with her new friends, and the friction they cause with her parents and with her own self-image, form one central strand of the show. The other follows Sam and his group of geeky friends as they navigate a different part of the social universe, and try to fit in. Cast and characters. Main cast: Linda Cardellini as Lindsay Weir, John Francis Daly as Sam Weir, James Franco as Daniel Desario, Sam Levine as Neil Schreiber, Seth Rogen as Ken Miller, Jason Segel as Nick Andopoulos, Martin Starr as Bill Havachuk, Becky Ann Baker as John Weir, Joe Flaherty as Harold Weir, Busy Phillips as Kim Kelly. Recurring cast: Sarah Hagan as Millie Kentner, Jerry Messing as Gordon Crisp, Stephen Lee Shepard as Harris Trinsky, Natasha Melnick as Cindy Sanders, Ben Foster as E, Chauncey Leopardi as Alan White, Sean Weiss as Sean, Joanna Garcia as Vicky Appleby, Kayla Ewell as Maureen Sampson, Lizzie Kaplan as Sarah, Riley Smith as Todd Skellinger, Dave Gruber, Alan as Jeff Rosso, Steve Banis as Mr. Kauchevsky, Trace Bewley as Mr. Lacavara, Steve Higgins as Mr. Fleck, Tom Wilson as Coach Ben Fredericks, Joel Hodgson as a DJ, Claudia Christian as Gloria Havachuk, Kevin Tay as Mr. Andopoulos, Jessica Campbell as Amy Andrews, Amy Aquino as Mrs. Schreiber, Ann Dowd as Cookie Kelly. Guest stars and cameo appearances. One episode guest stars included Samira Armstrong, David Koechner, Kevin Corrigan, Jason Schwartzman, David Krumholtz, Alan Covert, Rashida Jones, Alex Breckenridge, Matt Zutri, Shia LaBeouf, Alexander Gould, Bianca Kylish, Jack Conley and Ben Stiller. Leslie Mann, Judd Apatow's wife, guest starred on one episode as a teacher. The show's producers were resistant to stunt casting. For example, they resisted the network's suggestion that they have Britney Spears appear as a waitress in one episode. They thought such appearances would detract from the show's realism. Several of the screenwriters appeared on the show. Mike White played Kim Kelly's oft-discussed injured brother, first appearing in the 4th episode, Kim Kelly Is My Friend. Paul Feig, Gabe Sachs, and series composer Michael Andrews appear uncredited as members of the fictional band Dimension in I'm With the Band. Opening sequence. The series' opening sequence depicts each of the main characters, with the exception of Kim Kelly and Harold and John Weir, having their high school yearbook photo taken as the song Bad Reputation by Joan Jett plays. Episodes. The show ran for 18 episodes, 3 of which, Kim Kelly Is My Friend, Dead Dogs and Gym Teachers, and Noshing and Moshing, were unaired by NBC and not seen until Fox Family began running the show in 2000, with the final 3 episodes premiering at the Museum of Television and Radio prior to being broadcast on television. The list is ordered by the chronology of the storyline. The script for the pilot episode of Freaks and Geeks was written by Paul Feig as a spec script. Feig gave the script to Judd Apatow, who sold it to DreamWorks, where Apatow was under an overall deal. That company, in turn, sold it to NBC, who quickly greenlit the script as a pilot. Before the script was shot, Feig wrote a second episode at the behest of Apatow. He showed the second script to Apatow and pilot director Jake Kasdan, and they suggested that he combine the 2 episodes to form a stronger pilot. Notable additions in this new draft included the introduction of the character Kim Kelly and Lindsay Weir's recollection of her grandmother's death. Feig wrote a final draft after a read-through with the cast, this time incorporating into the episode a first formal meeting between Lindsay and the Freaks. Initial airing occurred on Fox Family. Media releases. DVD and Blu-ray on April 6, 2004. A 6-DVD Freaks and Geeks box set was released through Shout Factory and Sony BMG Music Entertainment. A limited yearbook edition set including 2 additional discs was also available through the official website for the show. Fans who had signed an online petition to get the show on DVD got priority in purchasing the special set. On November 25, 2008, the deluxe yearbook edition boxed set was re-released through Vivendi Entertainment. The set features all of the episodes, commentaries, and special features of the complete series 6-DVD set, plus 2 extra discs and deluxe packaging. It is packaged as an 80-page color yearbook with essays, pictures, and episode synopses. In July 2015, Shout Factory announced it had begun preparing for a Blu-ray release of the series. It was subsequently confirmed in December 2015 that Shout would release the complete series on Blu-ray on March 22, 2016, and the set contains all special features from the previous releases and the episodes in both its original aspect ratio and widescreen. Books. In October 2004, 2 Freaks and Geeks books were released, titled Freaks and Geeks: The Complete Scripts, Volume 1 and Freaks and Geeks: The Complete Scripts, Volume 2, both published by Newmarket Press. Each book covers 9 scripts from the series as compiled by Paul Feig and Judd Apatow themselves. Extra content includes behind-the-scenes memos and notes, photos, additional plot lines and excerpts from the Freaks and Geeks series Bibles. Soundtrack. One of the distinguishing characteristics that separated Freaks and Geeks from similar television series at the time was its soundtrack. The creators made it a priority to feature genuine, period-specific music that would help to create the tone of the show. Clearing such names as The Who, Van Halen, Rush, Styx, The Grateful Dead, The Moody Blues, and Billy Joel would prove to require much of the show's budget. Eventually, this would become an obstacle in releasing the show on DVD due to the difficulty and expense of clearing all of the music rights for the series. Many television shows had music cues changed or removed in order to facilitate relatively inexpensive DVD releases, as was done for Freaks and Geeks when it was seen in reruns on Fox Family. However, the creators chose to wait to release the DVD until they could find a company willing to pay for the original music. Shout Factory, a music and video company specializing in comprehensive reissues and compilations, eventually brought Freaks and Geeks to DVD with all of its music intact. Reception. Critical reception. Freaks and Geeks has received positive reviews from television critics. At Metacritic, its first and only season earned a score of 88 out of 100, based on 26 reviews, indicating universal acclaim. Ratings. The show averaged 6.77 million viewers and was number 93 in the rankings during its only season. Awards and nominations. The series received 3 Emmy Award nominations. Creator Paul Feig was nominated twice for Outstanding Writing for a Comedy Series, for Pilot and Discos and Dragons. It won for Outstanding Casting for a Comedy Series. It was nominated for 2 Television Critics Association Awards, for New Program of the Year and Outstanding Achievement in Drama, for acting. The series won for Best Family TV Series, Comedy and was nominated for Best Performance in a TV Series, Young Ensemble at the Young Artist Awards. For the Young Star Awards, John Francis Daley and Sarah Hagan were nominated for Best Young Actor, Performance in a Comedy TV Series, and the ensemble was nominated for Best Young Ensemble Cast Television. The series also received several other nominations in other categories, Undeclared and beyond. In 2001, several of the actors featured in Freaks and Geeks appeared in a new Judd Apatow college half-hour comedy called Undeclared, which aired on Fox Network. Apatow fought with the network to include Freaks and Geeks actors, but picked up only Seth Rogen as a regular cast member. However, Jason Segel became a recurring character. Sam Levine, Busy Phillips and Natasha Melnick guest-starred in multi-episode arcs, as did prominent Freaks and Geeks guest stars Steve Bannis and David Krumholtz. Martin Starr was prominent in another episode, and a scene with Sarah Hagan was shot, although it was cut for television broadcast. The show was also cancelled during its first season. In June 2010, it was announced that IFC had acquired the rights to air both Freaks and Geeks and Undeclared. Freaks and Geeks' 18-episode run on IFC finished with all episodes having aired as of October 29, 2010. Undeclared's IFC run began on November 5, 2010. Both shows have also joined Teenix lineup as of June 13, 2011. Freaks and Geeks aired on FXX from 2013 to 2014. A reunion of several cast members and producers of both shows took place at the Paley Center for Media's Paley Fest on March 12, 2011. In May 2013, Seth Rogen said he, and others, would be open to appearing in a Freaks and Geeks film centered on a high school reunion. But Paul Feig played down the idea.